All right, happy Thursday, everybody, and welcome to the Business Loan Broker Academy Thursday Facebook Live training, where today I'm going to talk about how you, as a business loan broker, can make $100,000 by offering credit card stacking. So I'm going to give this just a few minutes for people to kind of jump on in. And then I got a few house rules because I already see a couple people that I have made this rule specifically for. So I got a couple house rules in regards to talking about this program. I want it to be super interactive. So I want you guys to engage. I want you guys to ask a lot of questions. But there are people in this group that I have a couple group rules for, or a couple rules for. I don't want anybody to be mentioning their little affiliate program. So if you already offer this program and you're going to post your links in here and try to sign everybody up into this group, please just exit the group now, or exit the Facebook Live. So again, we're going to wait because we had about 100 and so people say that they wanted to be involved in this. I'm going to go ahead and make just a quick little post in the actual event so people know that we are live. And if you guys want to do that too, that would be greatly appreciated. So bear with me just one quick second here. I'm just going to let everybody know that we are currently live. If anybody wants to post the link into the event, that would be greatly appreciated. But guys, this is going to be a really fun training. It's going to be super short, probably again right around about 30 minutes. I'm trying to keep all of our trainings right around about 30 minutes. And I see a bunch of people just saying, "Are we live? Are we live? Are we live?" So let me just respond to these, letting everybody know. So hopefully everybody can see. Okay. All right, guys, awesome. Looks like you guys can see me. You guys can hear me. I'm seeing your guys' comments roll in, which is great. I'm starting to see more and more people jump in. So guys, tonight we are going to be talking about how you, let me get my bearings here, how you can easily make $100,000 by offering credit card stacking. This is one of my absolute most favorite programs to talk about, my most favorite program to sell, my most favorite program to push entrepreneurs and startup entrepreneurs into. So that's what we're going to talk about tonight, is this amazing credit card stacking program. So I don't have much of an agenda, but what I want to do is I want to just kind of write a couple things out on the board, on the whiteboard here. But before I do, let me just kind of quickly go over what the credit card stacking program is, and let me go over who it's primarily for. So what is the credit card stacking program? So you guys, the credit card stacking program, hopefully you guys can hear me still. Let me know if the audio isn't good. But guys, the credit card stacking program is exactly that. There's a couple different ways to call this program. Internally, I like to call it the ULOC program. Stands for unsecured lines of credit. We also have the more popular term, which is credit card stacking, which is actually a more accurate description. And what we're doing, you guys, is we're helping individuals get access to capital utilizing credit cards, okay? So for startup companies, it's really difficult. Pre-revenue businesses, it's really hard for people to be able to access credit. Let me move this so you guys can see it closer. But it's really hard for people to be able to access credit and funding to be able to start their businesses. So this is a really cool and creative program that will help individuals get access to different forms of credit, normally credit cards. And normally these credit cards are attached to 0% interest rates. I'm not going to get into too much of that. I really just want to today highlight the program, talk about what it is, and I want to talk about who it's meant for primarily, or who I've seen a lot of success with, and who other people, members of the BLBA, are seeing success with, how it kind of works, and then I want to talk about the commission. So we're going to talk about, what is it? And essentially, it's credit cards. And what we're going to do is we're going to get them a bunch of different credit cards. And what we're going to do is we're going to get a multiple different credit cards. And it's nice because let's say this is a $25,000 approval. If they just went to one bank, they're only getting $25,000. But because of what we're able to do, and I'm not going to get into too much sophistication on this particular training, because there is a lot of sophistication that goes into this. It's not as simple as just going to creditcards.com and submitting a bunch of applications for your customers. This is a very sophisticated product. It requires a lot of intel, a lot of knowledge, and it's a stepping stone process that you've got to take your clients through. But let's say your client right now only qualifies for $25,000. But if we take them to multiple lending institutions and we pull out the same approval, now we've been able to accomplish $100,000 for our customers, okay, in available credit. So again, we're getting multiple credit cards for our customers, totaling, upwards of $50 to $100, sometimes $150,000 on one borrower. Okay, so that's what this is. So I just wanted to quickly go over it in case you're not familiar with this particular program, with this particular product. But what we're doing is we're getting multiple lines of credit attached to plastic, which is credit cards. So again, not to paint this, use words that we're not familiar with. It's credit card stacking, and we're getting multiple credit cards, stacking them on top of each other to be able to get the most amount of approvals that we can from all of these different lending institutions. So that's what the product is. So I'm sure I did a horrible job explaining that, but I'm sure you guys, being the educated ones that you are, you understand what I'm trying to convey. We're getting multiple credit cards for an individual, totaling roughly about $50 to $100 to $150,000. So again, that's kind of how that stacking program works. If you have any questions, go ahead and post them down below, and I'll go ahead and answer them at the end. Now, who's a great candidate for these types of First off, let me ask this: who in here right now is currently offering credit card stacking? Yes or no? So if you're offering credit card stacking, give me a yes. And if you're not offering credit card stacking, give me a no. I want to know this. This is actually important. I can kind of curate the content. And again, I'm going to keep this real short and sweet and simple. We're probably going to go another 15 or 20 minutes, depending on kind of the questions that we have. So this is a simple breakdown of the product. It's credit cards. Now, who is this product best used for? Who does this product really work well for? I have seen that it works really well for the coaching and the mentoring space. So like business opportunity seekers, Amazon training, drop shipping, real estate training, anything that's kind of around that self-development, that kind of coaching and mentoring. This has been a great program. This also is a very phenomenal program in real estate groups and amongst real estate investors, okay, where we're able to get startup real estate companies access to over $100,000 to $150,000 in unsecured credit lines. What's nice about this program is this is something that they can continuously keep tapping into, right? So unlike a term loan where it just has their fixed payments for a fixed period of time, and then it's done, this is something that's always revolving, and it's something that they can continuously keep tapping into. So guys, if this is a program that you're currently offering or not, give me a yes or no. So if you're offering credit card stacking currently, type yes in the comments. And if you're not offering credit card stacking, just go ahead and type no down below. So I see a few yeses and I see a few no's, but if you guys could, if you haven't participated, give me a yes and give me a no, just so that I can, again, understand. So it looks like we have a lot of no's. Some people say I've offered it in the past. Perfect. Just great. All right. Okay. Again, if you're just joining us, guys, we don't need to know your affiliate, who you're affiliated with. We don't need you to post your affiliate links. This is just an educational piece. We're not here to really promote any sort of, again, offline product that you might be already offering. Or some sort of affiliate program. So keep that in mind, because we've got about 40, 45 people here. And we just want to make sure that this content is super clean and not filled with a bunch of spam. So keep your comments in line with kind of the questions I'm asking. Thank you. All right. So again, how to make $100,000 with credit card stacking. This program is a great program because we're able to take one approval and essentially stretch it out amongst multiple lenders. So if you're only approved for $25,000, it kind of is what it is, unless you're able to stack multiple loan programs on top of each other. And so that's where this program comes into play. It's a great program for, again, real estate investors, people that do fix and flips, buy and holds. There's people that can purchase property. I just spoke to an individual. I don't know if John's on here, but I just spoke to an individual not too long ago, about an hour ago, and we're taking his client through this program, and all he's looking for is about $40,000. He's got a 720 credit score, so we'll get into the requirements here in just a minute, but he's got a 720 credit score. And he's only looking for about $40,000 to $50,000 because he has a property that he wants to purchase in North Carolina, and the purchase price is $40,000. So that can be done on a credit card at 0% interest rates for 6, 12, 18, and in some very small cases, 24 months. Okay, so this is such a great program. All right, so again, to get back to who this program is really great for, again, all business owners. Primarily for me, I've seen a tremendous amount of success with soliciting this program to startups, primarily and specifically pre-revenue startups. So they're just barely getting into business, or they're trying to get into business, trying to purchase like maybe a mom and pop coffee shop, or maybe they're trying to purchase a dry cleaning business, or whatever it is that's under normally that $150,000 ticket price. So again, business opportunity seekers are great for this product. Amazon training, drop shipping, real estate training, real estate investors, rehabbing, small business acquisitions, franchises, self-development programs and coaching, weight loss coaching. Again, anybody that's really in kind of the coaching and mentoring, anybody that's an influencer, anybody that offers an online course, a high ticket course, anybody that offers a mastermind. These are great programs. If you attend or are a part of a real estate investor club, this is a phenomenal program for you to be soliciting. We have people that have started real estate investor groups, and we have people that have actually joined real estate investor groups and created relationships with the admins of those specific groups so that they can target the individuals in those groups this specific program. Some of you guys may have seen that and are probably a part of those groups. So again, this is a phenomenal program for really any business owner, but primarily for me, and I think a lot of people in here that are saying, yes to soliciting this program, they would also agree that their client base is primarily startups. If you're offering this program right now, again, don't post your affiliate links. All we want to know right now, real quick, all we want to know, sorry, as I get a text message, is your client primarily startups? Sorry. Is your client base primarily startups? So if you're offering this program, it looks like Joe, I know you're offering this program. Jake, I know you're offering this program. I see some yeses here. So if you are offering this program, you guys, go ahead and just type in offering this program and let me know what your client base is. Is your client base startups? Is it established businesses? Is it primarily pre-revenue? and what maybe are the industries. So if you don't mind sharing that information, that would be greatly appreciated. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about maybe the requirements that go into, let's talk a little bit about some of the requirements. Where are we at with time? All right, about 10 minutes. So I'm going to go into kind of requirements really quickly. So the requirements, super simple, but still an underwriting process that business owners and entrepreneurs have to be able to qualify for. So again, this is a super simple process to be able to qualify, but there are underwriting criteria. So one of the things that I've seen that's hard to move people into this program is that they have to have a 680 credit score or higher. Okay, so not a lot of, not to say not a lot, but at least with the business owners that I'm dealing with and that are coming through online, normally our business owners are sub 680. Okay, but again, this is a great program for anybody that has a 680 credit score or higher. And they need to have credit depth, which is like, again, the length of their credit. They need to have credit depth and kind of some of the products that they have on their credit. They normally need to see less than 7 inquiries. Okay. So we need to see normally less than 7 inquiries. And we also need to see below 50% below 50% credit utilization. If they do have a higher credit, revolving credit utilization, or they are maxed out, but maintaining a credit score higher than 680, we still have programs that we can roll them into, like a pay down assistance program, and move them in and be able to bring down their credit, revolving credit utilization, and be able to make it so that they can qualify. Ideally, the ideal borrower, okay, ideal borrower has 30%. The ideal borrower has less than 30% credit utilization. So what does that mean? Well, let's say that they have already a couple credit cards. Let's say hopefully they have 4 or 5 different credit cards, and each one of their credit cards is carrying a 70% balance. Well, then that's simple math. That means that they're 70% utilized, or they're 70%. They have 70% utilization on the revolving credit lines, or on their revolving credit. There's a few other factors, but at the end of the day, these are kind of the 4 things that we're looking for. 680 credit score, credit depth, less than 7 inquiries, and below a 50% credit utilization, ideally 30%. If they are above 50%, but maintaining a 680 credit score or higher, we do have a down payment assistance program, okay? So guys, if you're just barely joining us, give me a yes or give me a no if you are offering credit card stacking currently, or if you're not. If you're not offering credit card stacking, go ahead and put no, or no, I'm not, or not. If you are offering credit card stacking, go ahead and comment down below, yes, I'm currently offering credit card stacking. All right, so what we've done is we've gone ahead and just broke down the product super simply, right? I'm a borrower, I've got a 780 credit score. If I went and I want to purchase my local ice cream shop, and my local ice cream shop is for sale for $75,000, I got a 780 credit score. I've been a janitor for the last 25 years. I've got no industry experience, no banks. I don't really have that much money. I've got all my money's locked up in a 401k, and I'm a current janitor. How am I going to go ahead and purchase this? This ice cream shop for $70,000? Well, the only real way is friends and family. Maybe I could go to my local bank, or they can go to and work with you, and you can take them through this credit card stacking program at 0% interest for an introductory period of time. And so we can take those credit cards. Let's say I only qualify for $25,000 though. So now I'm super sad. You tell me, hey, I might be able to help you. You've got strong credit, but I'm only qualifying for $25,000. But if we use the stacking approach, we can go 25 times 3, right? Again, we'll just get them a Visa, we'll get them a MasterCard, and we'll get them an Amex. Again, this is just arbitrary examples. Again, it's not as simple as just going to creditcards.com and filling out a bunch of applications for your clients. If you do that, you're going to get a bunch of declines, a bunch of inquiries, and a bunch of plastic coming back with no introductory rates and normally tied to approvals of about $5,000. So again, this is a very sophisticated program and process that's been time tested for many years, but not a lot of people are essentially privy to it. And that's why we're about to blow it up. All right. So I'm excited to just take you guys through this kind of journey. Again, tonight we're going to keep it super simple, how to make $100,000 with credit card stacking, but I want to make sure that you understand the program. I want to make sure you understand who this program is for, and I want to make sure you understand the underwriting criteria at a super basic level. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and break down how easy it is for you guys to be able to find or for you guys to be able to make $100,000. All right. So we've again talked about the product. It's credit cards that are normally coming from 4 or 5 different types of credit cards that are going to be attached like $25,000 to $30,000. Each one of those credit cards is going to equal equal 25 times 4 or 25 times 3. So that's how we're able to get them more capital than they otherwise would qualify for. Okay. So the next thing that we want to break down is we want to break down again who this product is for. So if you're just joining us, I'm going to give you the quick elevator pitch. So this program is primarily credit cards where we're getting them multiple credit approvals so that they can get the most amount of financing that they would otherwise qualify for. This product is great for business opportunity seekers, people in the coaching and the mentoring space, any small business type of acquisition that's under $150,000. And this is a really hot product amongst real estate investors. So if you're a part of a real estate investor club or program, this is an amazing program for you guys to offer and for you guys to solicit. Okay. Now, the cool thing is that it's also super easy to make amazing money utilizing this program. Now, industry payouts. Real quick, disclaimer, if you're already offering this program or you're a part of an affiliate program, we don't want to see your links, and we don't really want to see your comments or posts where you're trying to steal that. Because what I'm about to do is I'm about to show you how we are going to pay each affiliate more money than the current published pricing that's out there amongst every credit card stacking program. Now, the current published pricing, let me take a step back. Let me explain to you guys how these credit card stackers are charging your borrowers, because you can't do this. Again, this isn't as simple as going to creditcards.com and submitting a bunch of applications. You have to work with an industry expert, and there's only just a handful of companies that are doing this. Okay, so the industry standard pricing for this program works like this. We get a borrower $100,000 at normally 0% interest rates. So remember that, 0% interest rates. And they're going to be charged normally 9.9%. Okay, so for example purposes, the commission on this one, we're going to round up and say it's $10,000. Now, before you get too excited, the standard published pricing is not that we get this as brokers, because again, we're sending this to a credit card stacking fulfillment company. As brokers, we make 2% normally of this, or 20% of this. which means that our commission is $2,000. Okay. Now you might be saying, Jansen, that doesn't seem fair to me. They're charging my borrowers $10,000 and I'm only making $2,000. Guys, it is what it is. That's been the industry standard since I've jumped into this industry 11 years ago. Okay, this product's been around for a really long time, and this is the pricing. It is what it is. And I understand your frustration because I've been there, and we're just now kind of working through it. It's only been a couple of years where we've been able to kind of punch through this typical standard pricing and be able to work with very specific partners that are able to give us, because of volume, better pricing. Okay, so this is the published pricing. This is still great money. I mean, I know people that are making over $100,000, and this is their commission that they're getting. So this is still amazing money, right? Really, all it's going to take you is one of these closings once a week, and you're able to hit your commission goals of what it is that you're trying to accomplish of making over $100,000. Now, what if I could show you how you can make anywhere between 40 to as much as 60% of that $10,000, okay? This is what we've been able to work out for everybody in the academy, okay? So this is, again, for example purposes. So what we've been able to do is we've been able to work it out to where you guys are able to make 40 to as much as 60% of what's collected, which means that instead of that $2,000 in commission, and it's not $3,000, it's $4,000. All the way up to $6,000. Now things get dramatically changed, right? We've literally just doubled or tripled your income capabilities. So now you can either lessen the pressure and you can close a deal every 3 weeks, or you can still keep that same hustle and close a deal a week. But now, instead of it being $2,000, you have the opportunity to make as much as $4,000 to $6,000. Okay. So, do I have my water in here? Yes, I do. What questions do you have? So to keep up with the time, I had to cut a few things and make it a little shorter, but I'll come back next Thursday and we'll talk more about this program. Okay. So what questions do you guys have for me? While you guys are typing your questions, I'm going to go ahead and see what's already come through. Guys, thanks so much for joining me. We got 44 people on here tonight, which is awesome. So that's so great. Screen is black and lost you. Oh, shoot. I hope that's not the case for everybody. Oh, no. Okay, Joe says, one of my top programs. Shannon says, offering this program. Daryl's offering this program. Joe says, this is perfect for startups, Amazon businesses, small acquisitions. Jake's also doing this program, startups, people looking to get into real estate. So like I said, guys, same thing for me, same thing for them. This is a great program for startup companies and pre-revenue businesses. And this is an awesome program for you to be able to solicit amongst real estate investors or would-be real estate investors or people that are getting involved in the coaching and the mentoring real estate investor aspect of that business, right? This is such a great program for people to be able to get involved with. Also, one of the things that I failed to mention, but I do mention, have mentioned it in the past, is that 20% of the funding that comes from this program internally for us comes from co-borrowers. So if you're not asking your borrowers if they have co-borrowers or if they have somebody that'd be willing to put forth their credit that has a credit score above 680, you're leaving 20% of your income off the table. Okay. So all you got to do is just ask somebody who doesn't have a 680 credit score if they know somebody that has a 680 credit score, and then be willing to support them on their business journey. Okay. So we got a lot of comments here. I got to go through about 70 comments here, but guys, thanks for being here. We got Margaret, Daniel Diaz, man, had a great call with you today. Thanks so much. Reginald's on here. Naya's on here. Steven's on here. Rob C's on here. So love it. All right, John's on here. He says, yes, he's offering this program. Reese, you're not offering this program, but you need to be offering this program as being one of the business credit gurus that's out there, up and coming. You absolutely need to get this program going. So we got Naya says, no, I'm not, but I want to. Awesome. So we got a bunch of people on here. Hey, Brianna's on here. All right, let's get down here to some of these questions. I need this in my life. Such a great program. Okay, guys, so in a minute here, I'm going to post a link for you guys to, if you guys are interested in getting introduced and getting started with this program, I'm going to go ahead and just post a link down below, and I'm going to make a very simple introduction. So I just posted that link. Click on that link. Let's have a couple people do that while I'm here so we can just make sure that it's actually working. In true Jansen fashion, it probably isn't. So please click on that link down below if you guys are interested in me introducing you to this amazing credit card stacking company, okay? Where you're gonna be able to make the highest affiliate payout on this program that anybody has ever been able to negotiate ever. And I did that specifically for you guys, okay? So if you guys are interested in learning more about this program, or if you're interested in talking with me, or if you're interested in me introducing you to this credit card stacking fulfillment company that's gonna pay us anywhere between 40 to 60%, click on that link down below, and I'm gonna get in touch with you within just a couple of days. We'll probably have a lot of people jump in there, so it'll take me a little bit of time to kind of filter through that, and I'll probably get done within just a couple of days. So let's keep moving here for the sake of time. I'd like to sign up. So cool, man, go ahead and click on that. Lewis, click on that link down below. Would love to introduce you. Wendy says, I have a trucker with a 740 credit score and he has a daily pay. Would this be good for him? Absolutely, it would be good for him, Wendy. Fill that link out down below, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to make a personal introduction, and I'm going to get you all set up, okay? Brian says, how long is there no interest on the cards? Again, it's an introductory rate, so each card is kind of different, but it's an introductory rate for 6, 12, 18, or 24 months. So that's what the introductory rate is, and it's going to be on a multitude of different cards, right? Each card is going to be different. So, you know, one card's going to be 6 months, one card's going to be 12 months. And then normally those credit cards, because they are credit cards, adjust to typical credit card rates. But that's great because there's a lot of other strategies that you can implement, and you being the business loan broker and through our training, we show you how you're going to take these clients through a stepping stone process so that you can be here for their immediate, intermediate, and their long-term funding needs, and be able to service that with many different types of funding products. So through the Business Loan Broker Academy, we teach not only this program, but lots of other programs as well, so that you as a business loan broker can have many different programs in your tool belt to be able to service these business owners in many different ways. Especially right now, you guys, right now is when you need to be building relationships, specifically relationships within your local footprint. One of the trainings that we offer in the Business Loan Broker Academy is actually how to build a book of business in your warm market, through your circle of influence, or in your backyard, as Cheryl Tibbs likes to say. So you guys, if you're interested in me introducing you to this amazing credit card stacking fulfillment company, where we're going to be able to make anywhere between 40 to 60%, I want you to click on the link below, and we're going to go ahead and I'm going to make that introduction, okay? So guys, let's go ahead and keep moving through these questions here. Jansen Fugate, which company do we sign up with? So again, just click on that link. I'll take great care of you. I'll make that introduction. What's the turnaround time on this type of product? Awesome, Terrence, thank you so much. That's really important. Normally the turnaround is anywhere between 2 to 4 weeks, with an average being about 3 weeks. A lot of it is dependent on the compliant, how compliant your borrower is. So if they're answering calls, if they're going through kind of this funding application in a timely manner, if they're an active part in the process, then this moves really quickly. If not, then we have to kind of pull them along, and that can take a little longer. But normally this program is anywhere between 2 to 4 weeks, with an average being about 3. Okay, perfect. Daryl Hornbacher, you're texting me, so I'm gonna get back in touch with you because I got something for you. Okay, all right, guys. So it works. Perfect. Done. Awesome. It works. Thank you, guys. Oh, sorry, not working. Wendy, it's not working for you. Click that link below and fill out the information. You'll have a little pop-up. It's going to pop up. It's going to just ask for your first name, your last name, and your email address. Oops. Your first name, your last name, and your email address. All right, let's keep going. All right, signed up. Boom, it works. Great. Resale take great care of you. Joe says, I'm intrigued by the 60%. Yeah, no doubt. Doesn't CC stacking pay 2.5%? It does. That's industry standard. Published pricing is anywhere between 2 to 2.5%. So there we go. Let's keep moving down to some of these questions. If you guys have questions, go ahead and post them below. The link did not work. Want to sign up. Dang, it looks like a couple people say that it didn't work, but most of the people, I had to go to my computer and to make it work. Wendy says she jumped in her computer and it works. So if you're trying on your mobile, the pop-up maybe it's not mobile friendly. Is it a stated product, or does the client checking stuff? Oh, that's a fantastic question. So in regards to it is kind of a stated program, but it's based off of household income. So I mean, we're not looking for fabricated your household for you to fabricate your household income. So it's just based off of your household income, and that's part of the intake process. So we'll actually communicate that with your borrower, ask them the various questions, multitude of questions, and one of those questions is understanding their total household income. So again, but technically it is a stated program. Cool. Keep it short and sweet. Hopefully we're at what, 36 minutes? Awesome. Cool, guys. Well, and gals, if anybody has any questions, please post them down below. We'll probably go maybe, I don't know, 2 more minutes or so. But if not, just click on that link down below, and I'm going to get you guys introduced to this amazing credit card stacking program where they're going to be able to pay you out higher than any company that's out there currently in regards to their published pricing. So let's see what else we got. Where do I sign up? I'll go ahead and post the link again down below. I just posted it again. That way you've got it. The process is so simple, you guys, for submitting it. The only thing that we need is just a very basic application. You don't need to get a paper application filled out. We just need you to put relevant information that you would normally collect on an application into an intake form. We need to access a Tri-Bureau credit report, and that's it. It's done through an automated underwriting system, so within minutes we can have pre-approval back to your clients. Super cool. Cool. Jake's text me. Get a bunch of text messages from his credit card stackers. All right, cool. I'm not seeing any more questions come through. Jay Leary, man, thanks for jumping in. Anthony Davis, hopefully everything's going good on your end. Hopefully your fiance is feeling good. Michelle Bowens, hopefully you're great. Cody Rich, Dean, Alexander, cool. All right, guys, I'm not seeing any new comments come in. So really quickly, let me give you my 2-minute elevator pitch on this amazing program, and then we're going to end it. So how to make over $100,000 with credit card stacking. The first thing that you need to understand is what the program is all about. And that is very simply getting people credit cards in a multitude of different ways from a multitude of different types of credit card issuers to be able to total a larger amount than they would otherwise qualify for. So again, getting them $100,000 when each one of their approvals is attached to a $20,000 or $25,000 approval. So being able to take them through a cool stepping stone process to be able to get them maybe 4 or 5 cards to be able to total, as much as each one of those cards equal together with 4 cards combined. So that's the program. You can make anywhere between 40 to 60 points on this deal, which is a great program. And It's a smooth application process. The fulfillment normally takes anywhere between 2 to 4 weeks, with an average time frame being right around about 3 weeks. So I'm not seeing any more questions. Let's see. Thanks for the info. Yes, love it. Thanks again. I have a client right now. I'm glad I haven't submitted them to anyone. Cool. All right, guys. This is how to make $100,000 with credit card stacking. If you guys are interested in learning more, if you would like me to introduce you to this company, go ahead and click the link down below, and I'll edit this here so you guys also have access to the link within the actual copy of the post. So have a fantastic Thursday. I'll see you guys in the group. Remember, right now your local businesses need you more than ever. I've posted about this 2 times, and I'm just going to wrap up with this. Now more than ever, your local business owners need you. Get out there, get in front of them, have the courage to step in front of them and let them know that you are the solution and have the products to the pain points that they have. You can fund them within 24 to 48 hours. You can provide them with a line of credit that's going to allow them to go to sleep a little bit easier at night, knowing that they have access to capital, but they don't have to use it if they don't need it. But if they do need it, and they don't have a line of credit, then we can get them immediate funds and work on their profile to be able to get them better types of financing. So that way they know that they have a solution for, again, their immediate, intermediate, and their long-term financing needs. A lot of businesses are super worried about what's going on right now with this whole coronavirus and the economy, and we've got the elections, and there's all this shit that's going on that's essentially going to affect the business owner for kind of a long period of time. And so it's really, really, really important, and I want to just really strongly encourage you guys to be motivated. Don't be selfish. And by what I mean by that is, get out there and promote this product. Talk to your local business owners. Let them know that you can help them with their immediate cash requirements. You can get them working capital. You can help them stock up inventory, like maybe more toilet paper or water, or whatever the hell is moving off the shelves right now. We can help them get the capital that they need for inventory. If they're worried about making payroll, we have the funding options to be able to let them, again, go to sleep a little easier at night, knowing that they have the ability to tap into these different types of funds for inventory, to try new marketing tactics so that they can reel in new business, and so they can put different products in front of people, or whatever it is. We have the access to capital, and it's important that you right now, more than ever, are getting in front of these business owners. So I want to challenge you to be the leader that I know that you are. Be in front of your local business owner, promote, promote, promote. And this is a great program to start with as well. So I love you. I appreciate you guys being here, and I'll see you in the group tomorrow. Thanks so much. Bye.